Hello, welcome to the Joe Cortez Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. Of course, when you say entertainment, you gotta have nice nightclubs and nice restaurants in town. But one of my favorite restaurant location in Las Vegas, Summerlin area, is called Via Brasil. It's a wonderful Brazilian restaurant. I mean, you want to go first class, have a good dinner, that's the place to go to. People say, I love to have the nice Brazilian food. The people there are amazing. The owners, Anna and Adam, good friends of mine for many years, and the staff is unbelievable. The best staff you're going to have. Welcome to the show, Adam.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Okay, good. Adam Gomes. Adam Gomes is a gentleman who has a long history in the food industry. I mean, he's been in the industry for here in Las Vegas for over, what, how many, 15 years?
We've been here in Vegas 15 years
15
now.
years. Let's go back. How did it all start back in New York? Tell us a little bit about that.
That's going back over 40 years. So,
40 years.
Yes. The original Via Brasil's in New York City and Manhattan. My father opened that in 1978.
1978. That's a year after I started as a professional boxing referee. I started in 77, yeah. 78. So that's back in what area in New York is that now?
That's in Manhattan. So
Where about?
It's 46th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. They call that Little Brazil Street now.
Yeah, Little Brazil Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went there a couple of years back. I stopped in there to see if I could meet your father in person. Unfortunately, he wasn't there that evening when I went by, but it was a nice little location. But now I come to the location you have here in Las Vegas. I mean, tell us a little bit about the kind of food, the service you have there.
Yeah, we're a traditional Brazilian steakhouse. So we're one of the most authentic Brazilian steakhouse you're going to find in Las Vegas. We have your traditional Brazilian dishes like feijoada and farofa, feijão tropeiro, a lot of the traditional Brazilian dishes. And then, of course, we have the meat service, about 19 different cuts of meat, chicken, pork, seafood coming around to the table.
It's unbelievable. I see that when I go there, they give me a red and a green little chip to put on your table. So how does that work?
That's it. Once you flip the green, they don't stop. They just keep coming around with the meats. It's all you can eat. Can let the server know what it is you'd like to try, adjust your temperature, seasoning, things like that. We cater your preferences there.
I mean, I see these servers come around like every minute. They're at your table. I had this. The guy bought me. The other guy bought me. They got so much. I never ate so much in my life.
It's a lot of
at
food.
one sitting.
A lot of food, yeah.
A lot of food, my God. It is all you can eat, eh?
Yep, all you can eat. We have a gourmet salad bar too, appetizers, salads, all that to start off. We do our made-to-order sides. We bring those to the table. Just keeps coming.
Now you got your beautiful wife Anna, who's been there
Yes.
with you on your side, and she's a good one, a good-hearted person. But I hear she got a mean left hook and, and an overhand right. She said the left one will get you, the right one will, right?
That's it. She's into boxing as well. So,
unbelievable. That's great. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta be careful with her. We gotta keep our temper real careful around her because if you lose your cool, she's gonna put out the fire real quick. Yeah. So tell us about now your location there. You're on in the Summerlin area, and your location there is
1225 South Fort Apache Road between Charleston and Sahara.
Is it Charleston and Sahara? That's on the west side of the Summerlin area. That's a good location, and there's plenty of parking there. I know there's plenty of parking. Every time I go there, I'm always parking there. Plenty of parking there, but the place is always full. I mean, going there, and you got to make a reservation to get there.
Yeah, we recommend a reservation. Large restaurant, we got plenty of seating, but we definitely do recommend reservations.
Tell us about the happy hour. How does that work?
Oh yeah, we do happy hour nightly. So in our bar, in our patio area, starting at 5 o'clock every night, we got cocktails there on happy hour, and we got food specials. A lot of great specials, a lot of good food coming out.
Okay, now what is it? How is it like for special events?
We do have seating for events. So we got private dining spaces, can hold up to 150 people for that. We do special group rates for that as well. We can set up transportation as well. So yeah, we're able to do a lot of large events, definitely.
So if you have, let's say you have conventions from out of town coming in, this is so Las Vegas, such a entertainment type of a town, so much that happen. Conventions are here, big conventions. Is it good for maybe they want to try the Brazilian food? Do you also do service outside, or do you have a delivery service, or can you just have an event? Can they bus them into your location?
Well, we can do catering, but usually if we have some groups in from a convention or some tourists want to come out, we can set up transportation for them, get them over to the restaurant. Like I said, we have a great private dining space that we could set up as well. So a lot of options.
Okay, that's great. And you have a nice, beautiful bar there.
Absolutely.
What are your
full bar.
favorite? What are the favorite drinks at the bar there?
It's got to be the caipirinha, national cocktail of Brazil, made with fresh muddled lime, sugar, Brazilian sugarcane rum. Very refreshing.
Well, yeah, if you guys are hungry out there, you guys know where to go because it is a beautiful location. And I tell you, the service is unbelievable. I mean, every time I go there, I get blown away. We like to go there for special events. And we went to the happy hour there last week, the week before. It was great being there because, I mean, everything on that menu was just fabulous. And then the desserts were great too. Yeah, great desserts. Tell us a little bit about your desserts.
Oh yeah, we make everything in-house, so everything's made from scratch. We do our traditional caramel flans over there, and then we'll do like creme brulee, and we have cheesecake, chocolate mousse, passion fruit mousse, plenty of different sweets there.
Now, which are the favorite meats that people request the most?
Oh, definitely got to be the picanha. Picanha is the Brazilian cut top sirloin, house special. That's got to be number one on the list.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's called again?
Picanha.
Picanha.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's really, it sounds like an appetizing meat. Now, you have a website, and where can they look at your menu and your restaurant pictures? What do you have on your website? What's the name of your website?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just viabrasilsteakhouse.com. And there you can go see the menus, see the pricing, our hours of operation. Everything's on there, all our information.
Wow, that's great. That's great. You got it there. See at the bottom of the screen there. You see all the information there. Make sure you go there. Now, I mean, this is just the beginning of the show, so I'm just going to get the people out there a little taste, get a little mouth watery about your menu. Walk us through your menu. What do you have? Mainly, like, where do you start off as far as appetizers are concerned?
So we got the full salad bar. That's all you can eat. So on that salad bar, it's about 40 items: hot dishes, cold dishes, traditional Brazilian dishes that you'll find out there. But the thing that's great about a Brazilian steakhouse, the concept, it's not just traditional Brazilian food. A lot of different mixture, different cultures there. So on our salad bar, you'll find some Italian cuisine, you'll find Asian cuisine, you'll find different things in there. And that's what's really good about it. You know, something really special. There's always something for everybody.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. That's good to have that because sometimes you go to a certain restaurant, certain people may they have a taste for Italian food, maybe some Spanish food, but you have it all there. You mix it up for everybody,
Yeah.
so they can have a little bit of everything. That's very smart doing it that way. A lot of restaurants don't have that. They have take it or leave it. That's it. Not a YOLO case. YOLO case, you say we go here to please everybody.
Absolutely. That's what we're there for, right?
Okay,
Make sure
yeah.
everyone's happy.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question, Adam. You started in this business here in Las Vegas. How did you get started from day one?
Oh, this goes back many years. I'm basically born into the restaurant industry. You know, it's a family business.
And you started back in New York?
Started back in the original Via Brasil in New York years ago. Worked my way up through different positions there. And when we were looking to open and expand outside of New York, we found Las Vegas, came out here. My father was out here at the beginning for the opening. And then me and my wife kind of took it from there. And we basically run the day-to-day. And we're there every day pretty much.
So your father's running the place in New York, and you're running the place. You got the East Coast and the West Coast.
Absolutely. So we got both coasts covered. And
Yeah, you got it covered.
again, family business. Me and my wife are, like I said, running the restaurant in the day-to-day here.
Yeah. What do you have in the near future? Any plans in the near future with what's happening with your restaurant? You have a good location where you're at. I mean, you get people from all over because everybody wants to go to that location. I mean, once you go there once, you got to come there all the time. I'm sure that people that come there are repeated guests, especially for the happy hour. You get a certain group for this happy hour. You know. Now, if you want to have some kind of entertainment there for a particular group, or something, do you have any entertainment for the
Yes.
for the guests?
Yeah, absolutely. So usually, if we have a large group, they'll book in advance. They'll go through some information that they'll send over to us, make sure that we have everything set up for them. If they want to do some kind of entertainment, we're able to do like the traditional Brazilian samba dancers, some different kind of entertainment like that we could set up in advance if people wanted to.
You do
Those are
anything-
specifically for private events.
Do you do any of the dancing yourself?
Not me, definitely not.
Are you a dancer or you got two left feet?
I got two left feet.
Oh my God! I'm sure your wife has a move because she's into boxing, so she got to have that footwork. So I'm sure she got some moves.
Absolutely, she's got all the moves. She's the face of the place. I'm in the back.
Oh, you play, yeah. But you guys are amazing. Now tell us, you said so you started with the business back in New York with your father. What made you move out to the West Coast here in Las Vegas?
We were looking, like I said, to do something outside of New York. We were looking on the West Coast at that point. We was looking at California as well, possibly. I had just started seeing my wife at that point, too, before, obviously, she became my wife. We started looking out in Las Vegas and said, you know what? Found a good location there, looked interesting, looked like it could be a good spot to be, and basically, my wife pretty much moved me out here.
Let me ask you a question now. When was the last time you went to Brazil?
Oh, many years actually. It probably goes back to the opening of the restaurant, around 15 years since I've last been there.
Right. Now, you have a lot of your clientele that come in, a lot of them come from Brazil. They know about your location.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
we get a lot of people from Brazil coming in. Sure.
Yeah, well, if you viewers out there watching from around the world, you can see we're here in Las Vegas, the entertainment and the sports capital of the world, and the food capital of the world. Because you go to some of the finest restaurants in the world are here in Las Vegas. I mean, you go to any other hotels there, but don't forget that his location is not on the strip where the hotels are at. But I would say 50% of the guests, I would say, come from the strip to your location on a regular basis.
Yeah, we get a lot of people coming in from out of town, hear good things about us, or reviews and so on, and make the trip over to us.
The reviews on Yelp is pretty popular.
Yeah, we got good rating on
Good
Yelp.
rating?
Google, Open Table, definitely.
Good to hear that, man. That's so good. So happy, because not every day you get to find a location like Via Brasil here in Las Vegas. Like I said, there's only a couple of Brazilian restaurants in town. This is the number one in my book anyway. And it's so popular, been at the same location for so many years, that it's got to be something good happening there for you people to keep coming back, repeated clientele. Now, if someone wants to have a wedding, a special event, how do they go about that? They have wedding receptions and all that?
Absolutely, we do a lot of those. Usually they'll get in contact with my wife, Anna. She handles most of the events herself. Mm-hmm. Get all the information, get everything organized the way they want it. Make sure that we really take care of their events and make them special.
So you dress up the whole place for them the way they want it?
Whatever they like, definitely.
They got the Bronx package, the silver package, and the gold package, eh?
we have different kind of packages, give you a little bit of a deal on the food and the drinks. Of course, we got open bar packages. It's Vegas, so you got to have that,
sure.
right?
No gambling.
No gambling there, no.
Okay.
No. But yeah, we take care of the food and the drinks, though, definitely.
Yeah. Maybe we can start a little crap game in the back room someplace. But I'll tell you that from what I can see that you're doing there is something very impressive. Now, as far as the dress attire to go to the location, some people say, how do I dress to go there?
It's a casual restaurant, Basically, we don't have any enforced dress code. Of course, it's a nice restaurant, upscale. People like to dress up, but come in casual. Come as you like.
No slippers and no shorts. None of that crazy stuff. Use common sense when you go to that location. Otherwise, you will not get the right type of meals. You want to get the good meal with the appearance that you have when you go there. People love to treat you there like you're part of the family. And when you go see your family, you want to go there dressing presentable so people can give you the attention that you want. Now, what else can you tell us about your restaurant? I mean, there's so much I know you have a big history, long history of your location. What else can you tell us? What made you pick Summerlin area?
To be honest, it's a beautiful area. There's a lot going on over there. Again, we're going back about 15 years that we found the location. It was the right size. It was just the right fit.
Yeah.
It just made sense for the area. For
and
us.
The area has really grown so much more since you've been there. I mean, Vegas the last 15 years, 20 years has really boomed a lot. And I know that what you have there now at that area, Fort Apache on the west side, 25 years ago, that area never even existed.
That's right.
And here you are now in a nice location. I love the west side of town. Las Vegas. One of the people say, Las Vegas, you think of Las Vegas as the Strip. No, there's a lot more. 'Cause the population here is over about 2.5 million population in Las Vegas alone. So that means that there's a lot going on. So it's not just a Strip. You have all areas. You have Summerlin. You have the East Side, the West Side. You have Henderson. You got so many areas. The population, so much traffic on the 215, but you guys are like centrally located. Good location, easy to get to. Which is the best exit to get to your location?
If you're taking a 215, you get off on Flamingo, and then just take Flamingo down a couple of streets, and we're right there.
You're right there. I make a right on if you're coming from the west side, 215, going east, you make a right on Fort Apache, and you're right there.
That's it.
On the right-hand side of the street.
That's it, right?
So if you're going south on Fort Apache, on the right side, is a beautiful restaurant there, Via Brasil.
Via Brasil Steakhouse.
Yeah. I mean, even Ray Charles can see that sign, Via Brasil.
It's a big sign.
Yeah, big sign. Yeah. So now Anna's been with you at the restaurant. You guys been married, happily married for all these years, and she's a winner for sure. As a matter of fact, she's here in the studio with us, and I wanted to put her on the show. She was a little too shy. She said, "Joe, I don't want to go out there, Joe, but bring me on a boxing one of your boxing shows. I show them what I got." I said, "Okay, we'll do that next time around." But Adam, so anything else happening in the near future?
Right now, just working on what we got. We're happy with what we're doing. We're starting to do some more online orders, some to-go items. We're doing homemade empanadas from the restaurant now. That's something we've been working on. And we're starting to do different kind of gourmet sandwiches as well. So those are new things that we're starting to do out of Via Brasil. They're available for online.
So people can order it no matter where they can order. You guys ship it out to them?
Absolutely, yes. Mm-hmm.
You can ship it out, or you can deliver it here locally.
That's correct, yeah. So people just kind of jump online. We go through a lot of the third parties like Uber Eats and Grubhub, things like that. And then, yeah, we just, like I said, we make everything fresh, made from scratch, all high-end ingredients. And that's kind of our latest project we've been working on.
I mean, it must be very kind of difficult to have a place for anything like that, and to get a staff to be, the chefs you have in there, they're amazing, these guys.
These guys are fantastic.
I mean, not anybody can cook the way these guys cook. They know the right temperature, the right kind of meat. So I'm sure who orders the food and beverage in the location there?
Who does the ordering for the business itself? That's something that I actually do.
You do
I
yourself.
handle that as well.
So you got to know how to pick the meats, especially the meats. So people are very picky about certain meats. So you got your hands full there.
Yep, absolutely. Got to make sure that we're sourcing the products that we want. Make sure we got the quality that we want.
Yeah, well, I'm sure food and beverage is not an easy position to have as being on top of that, being an owner and making sure your clientele is happy and making sure that your staff is running a good, tight ship that we're supposed to. So you got your hands full for a young guy. You got a lot going for yourself.
Yeah, it keeps me busy.
Yeah, that's good. Good to hear that. I mean, I wish all you viewers out there watching today this show could learn a little bit about Adam and how he operates. He's an inspiration to a lot of folks out there, because I say that if you want to do something, you believe in yourself, you believe that you can do something, don't be afraid to go forward with it. And on top of that, always try to pay forward as well, because there's a lot of individuals out there, a lot of seniors that want to get out. Sometimes it's difficult for them to get to certain locations. Now, what do you have? I bought my daughter the other day, and she's in a wheelchair, so you guys took care of us very well. Make sure that we had wheelchair accessibility for her, which is something that a lot of seniors sometimes they come with walkers or maybe in a wheelchair, but you guys took care of that with no problem. It's good to hear that you guys are able to cater to everybody from all walks of life.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable and everybody feels welcome.
Yeah. No, that's so important, because not every day you find a location that you can refer to like we're doing right now. The reason why I want to put him on my show today was because I want you viewers out there to know what we really have here in Las Vegas. It's not just any old rinky-dink restaurant on the strip. No, they got fine restaurants on the strip. I'm not taking nothing away from anybody. But my favorite, I got to say, Via Brasil, it's got to be one of my top on the list. You guys come out to Vegas, you're on a trip, visiting, vacationing, Just ask anybody about Via Brasil. They know about it because it's so popular. Go online, get the correct address. Again, the address and the location again is?
That's 1225 South Fort Apache Road between Charleston and Sahara.
Okay, good. And again, the website?
ViaBrasilSteakhouse.com. And that's Brazil with an S.
With an S.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Brazil.
That's it, yeah. That's the Portuguese spelling for it.
Portuguese, yeah. Now, you have the last name Gomes, and
Yes.
there was a fighter, man, it was Joey Gomes from Providence, Rhode Island, was former lightweight champion of the world. And Joey Gomes was a hell of a fighter. As a matter of fact, we have to get you a picture of him and maybe put him up in your restaurant. He's not a relative of yours, but it's good to know a Portuguese fighter. He was a very good guy, good friend of mine for many years. Yeah. He passed away years ago, but he was one of the good ones back in the 60s and 70s. Former world champion, Joe Gomes.
Got a great last name.
Yeah. Gomes with an S at the end, not with a Z, with an S.
That's it, yeah.
Gomes, Gomes. And Anna and Adam, I call them double A, you know, like you can't be that. Pretty soon when they have you don't have a child yet, when they have a child, it'll probably name Adrian or Adriana, it'll be triple A. See, double A is pretty good, triple A be even better. Anyway, guys, I just want to tell you guys that here in Las Vegas, there's so much happening, and our viewers out there are just tune in because I like to talk about different topics, you know, and not only boxing, because I've been in boxing all my life. I like to talk about everything in life, whether it's healthcare, whether it's restaurants, whether it's law enforcement, juvenile delinquents. There's so much out there that we can talk about. But this week I had to bring on Adam on the show, and pretty soon I'm going to have Anna, his wife, his beautiful wife, who's going to come in and show you the 1-2 punch. We'll probably call it the Anna 1-2 punch show. Probably if you're not careful with the 1-2 punch, she'll sneak you up with a right uppercut, and that's a dangerous one. That one you don't see coming. That's what knocks you out when you don't see a punch coming. Anyway, Adam, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. Again, we're going to say something before we wrap it up.
It was just a pleasure to be here. I really do appreciate you bringing me in and giving me a chance to talk about the restaurant and saying such wonderful things.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the restaurant is unbelievable. You talked about the outside patio area. Tell me about the patio area. I mean, how many seating you have outside?
We got some spacious seating out there. Can hold about 40, 50 people pretty comfortably. And nice shaded area over there so it doesn't get too hot.
Yeah. Now, I know the place, you have nice temperature inside, but in the summertime it can get a little hot out there.
Oh, yeah. Vegas hitting 120 sometimes, right? Getting all the way up there.
Oh, well, but, you know, I mean, eating the food, you oversee the heat and all that. The food's just like the best. You know, I just want to tell you viewers out there, if you come out to Las Vegas, make sure you go visit Via Brasil, Fort Apache, and in the Summerlin area. You'll love it. You can't miss it. It's a good place to go to. Make sure you come. And fans, we'll talk to you guys next week. God bless you all. Keep your guards up at all times. Remember, I'm fair, but I'm firm, especially when it comes to Via de Brasil. Adam, my champ, undisputed champ right here. Catch you guys next week. Take care.